I forgot my hat. And I forgot to leave my glasses in the car, but I'm glad I do have them on because I can hook the mic up here. Hopefully it doesn't throw me off. Having a crazy day. All right, shoulder day. We're gonna hit the effing rear delts. After that, we're gonna hit the effing side delts. After that, we're gonna hit the effing front delts. Boom, 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 just like that. I'm gonna start off with some bent over reverse flies. Um, my lower back is a little funky, so I wouldn't be surprised if I do one set here and then go over to the pec deck machine because leaning over like this is kind of weird. But who knows? If the lower back feels okay, I'll just continue doing these because I really do like these. And I want to switch it up a little bit because last week I was leaning up against the bench doing them this way. So today I want to do them bent over like this. Got the 40 pounds. See how it goes. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Head rush there. I think these feel good enough to do another set. I gotta take another leak. I've been here for 15 minutes. I've already peed twice. There's something in that pre-workout, man. It just, but yeah, let's do another one here, and then I'll determine if I want to do a third set. I have a funny feeling I'm going to do 2 sets here and 2 sets on the pec deck, but or maybe cables. I haven't done them in a while. If that's available, I may do that. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do cable reverse flies. I have this set at pretty heavy. It's five big plates, 1 little one, like 5.5. I don't know what the pounds are. It just doesn't really say. I did a feeler set. These are going to be really heavy, so let me see how many I can get. But I may have to lower it a little bit. But time will tell. I'm gonna do another set. You know that that first set here, it did feel good, and my rear delts are pumped. Not gonna lie, especially after 2 sets of the dumbbell reverse flies. But I would rather go a plate lighter and really be able to just isolate and not have any of this going on. You know, I want to keep my back out of the exercise. So I think one plate lighter, I should be able to, you know, really squeeze shoulders down and just kind of come back as if I'm trying to get my elbows to kind of touch each other behind my back in a sense. Let's try it. Yeah. Yeah, felt good. I think one more. All right. I went another plate lower. So we only got 3 plates on here now. I think I'm going lighter because, I mean, honestly, I could call the race for the rear delts right now. I'm not even gonna lie; they're super pumped. I just feel like doing one more lighter, hopefully higher rep, really good squeeze at the back, and then we'll move on to hopefully overhead press on the Smith machine. Let's go. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Ooh. They're done now for sure. Okie dokie. I just did 2 warm-up sets. With a 45 on each side. I mean, dude, my rear delts. Holy shit. That was a phenomenal rear delt workout. But now we're gonna hit a couple sets here. Haven't done these in a while. 185. I'm gonna concentrate on not so much hitting it this way, more with the elbows, not quite like this, but you know, a little further in to where it feels comfortable and not awkward. And we're just gonna crank some shit out like that. There was no way I was getting another rep. So I just racked it. That felt good though. We're going to do that again. Might go a little lighter though. I'm going to grab another set here. But what I did differently was, if I catch my breath, I got rid of the quarters because I think I only got like 7 or 8 on that first set. I got rid of the quarters and threw a dime on it. So we got a plate and a dime. And want to try to go hit more of like the 10 to 12 rep range. I'll tell shoulders are, I mean, even just after one set of these, I've like, got an entire shoulder pump. So I am not complaining whatsoever. So let's knock this out and see if we want to do a third set after this. Shit. Oh, God. That was good. I got to figure out if I want to do another set or not. I'm not sure yet. The cool thing is, yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but maybe. But the rear delt, you're starting to be able to see it kind of like even poking through on the shirts. I noticed it when I was in New Orleans last week. I was wearing, I saw some t-shirt, and I know I was like looking at the mirror in the hotel, and I was like, oh shit, they're not even pumped. And you're starting to see them poke through on the back. That's good. And it's doing it even more now that they're pumped. Maybe get a little bit bigger. I've decided to do one more set here, but I only have a plate on. Just go for as many as I can. Shoulders are getting pretty damn tired though. Oh shit! Ran out of gas. All right. Shoulders are damn near completion. I finish off with some lateral raises. There may be one set here. There might be two. There might be three. I don't know. I am not a fortune teller, but I am going to use this handle and do the trick. Stick your hand through like this. I don't do it very often because this freaking thing ain't, there's only one of these here. It's not available all the time. So, but it's a fairly lightweight. We only have like two and a half, like 1, 2, and then that half one on the top. Just gonna hit some strict, keep the form, keep the body from. I don't want to do any of this shit, right? It's not gonna do me any good. Just kind of very steady, only moving the arm, leading with the elbow up. Let's just see what we got. Oh, God. Yeah, not bad. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. One more. Let's grab one more here. And then I think I'll go home and eat. If I can go back to work. But yeah, I'm gonna do one more here. And again, what I'm concentrating on is just keeping my body stationary, right? No jerking, just straight up, just like this. And when I do these, also, and I mentioned this before in a previous video, when I come up, I'm not coming down and coming all the way in like this. If I come in too far with the cable, it takes attention off the delt. Come to here, come like probably right about somewhere right around here, back up. I want to keep that tension constant on the rear delt. There's too many times you see people, like, just take dumbbells for instance. They'll come up like this and then they're like this. They come all the way in and touch the dumbbells together. You're taking the tension off, right? And you can do it that way, but you're gonna get better results if you're just coming up, keeping it, probably stopping right around here, coming back up. Keep that tension on the muscle. That's my story. Stick to it. So I come down, I'd probably end somewhere right around here, and the tension's still on the muscle. If I come in here, it's off. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. All right. Is my mic recording? Yeah, I suppose it is. Incredible freaking shoulder workout. 4 sets of rear delts, 3 sets of overhead presses for the front, and then 2 sets of lateral raises. Shit, that might have been the quickest shoulder workout I've had in a long time with the least amount of sets, because usually I'm like 3 or 4 for the front, 3 or 4 for the side, 3 or 4 for the back. So usually it's like more 12, but this was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 sets in total for a whole shoulder workout. And I was gonna do some traps, but I feel like between the back workout yesterday and also those side lateral raises and the all the rear delt movements, I feel like I really hit the traps pretty good. at least the back part of the traps. Maybe not so much this part right here. I suppose I could benefit from doing some shrugs, but or some upright rows. But I'm really kind of tired right now. What I should do is calves, but I don't have the time right now to do calves, as I have to get back. I have to go to the post office, and I have to go back home and work the rest of the day. Just kind of working out on my lunch break today, but I think overall, pretty solid workout for the most part. And you know, I think a lot of times when I see people doing, especially shoulder workouts, like especially anytime they're doing, whether it's like a front raise, or side lateral raise, I see a lot of this, you know, a lot of swinging to the back. Or if they're doing single arm lateral raises, I see a lot of this, like this. If you're putting that much swing into it, you're like you're training your obliques right here. So I don't even know what you're training, right? Keep the tension completely. This is what I like to do. Just keep the tension, keep your torso straight as possible, and immobilize it as much as possible. If you're doing double-handed, I like doing, like, if I do double-handed lateral raises, a lot of times I'm seated with my back on the pad and I'm coming up like this, right? Or I grab the bench and I kind of lean on it. This way it takes the swing out, If I can support whether it's my back or my side, my torso, just my upper body on any of the movements that I do, just keeping more tension on the actual delt. It's the same concept with like biceps, right? That I could easily grab a straight bar. I could probably throw 225 on the fucking thing. And if I'm doing this, right, well, of course I'm going to be able to go super heavy. My old gym teacher, I think in 9th or 10th grade, he was showing us in weightlifting class the proper way to do a bicep curl. I was just thinking, kind of digressing here, and he would have our backs completely pushed up against a wall, and we would come up like this, and you weren't allowed to move your back you weren't allowed to do this. You had to keep the back and the head completely straight against the wall. You'd be surprised how much lighter you'd have to go. So, you're doing any kind of movement, whether it's shoulders, biceps, whatever, man, just try to isolate the muscle as much as possible. Otherwise, you're just kind of spinning your wheels in a sense, if you think about it, right? Like if I were doing the side lateral raises, right, and I'm just swinging like this. Yeah, you're working the shoulders a little bit, but not as nearly as it's like 50%, right? If that. I could easily go over to the overhead press, throw 225 on, come down, boom, boom, bounce it like this. But what is that doing? Even from a powerlifting perspective, it's not doing anything. You're not getting stronger by bouncing the weight. I try to be as strict on the form as humanly possible, because the whole idea of bodybuilding is growing each particular muscle, right? So today it was shoulders. I don't want to throw my back into it, right? Anyway, record yourself and watch your videos, because I've actually learned a lot. I think my form has improved freaking drastically just in the past 5 months that I've been recording my videos, because I can actually watch the video. I normally just watch it as I'm editing it, but, and CapCut's back, by the way, but I can watch myself and, like, for instance, if I see myself, kind of swinging on the side lateral raises, I make a mental note and I'm like, I'm effing up right here. I don't want to do that. I want to isolate the muscle. I'm working shoulders, so I want to work shoulders, not fucking obliques, pardon my French, right? Or whatever you're working when you're doing the swing. So try recording some of your videos and taking a look. Even if you just record like, you don't even have to necessarily put them online, but you just record it, and then after your workout, while you're drinking your post workout, and just go back and look, check out your set. You know, are you bouncing the weight off your chest? Are you bouncing it down on the pad? Are you swinging when you're doing your biceps, right? Because if you are, maybe go lighter in weight and just practice stricter form, because you're gonna see better results. Yeah, who cares how much weight you can lift, right? I rather look like. See, okay, so look, I can't bench worth shit. Flat bench, I don't even do it anymore. And you saw me max out on incline press a few weeks ago with Jeff. I put 315 on it, and that was on the Smith machine. So technically, it's a little bit less than 315. Would I get one or two? I can't press that heavy. But everywhere I go, people are like, we're in New Orleans at a fucking coffee shop. The barista's like, dude, what are you benching? Like 300-400? And I'm like, no. But I rather look like I can lift that much weight and not be able to do it than because I could easily throw 315 on a bench and come down, just bounce it off my freaking chest. But what is that doing? It doesn't benefit me in any area of my life, and certainly not going to grow my muscles. So lighten the load a little bit, practice that form, isolate the muscle, because I isolate the shoulders. Shoulders are growing, man. I mean, if you can, I'm going to dig up an old picture of what my shoulders looked like a year and a half ago. Night and day. They actually have that round 3D look now. Not huge, but huge compared to what they were, right? That's what I'm going for. Body building, right? Building the body. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. This was like a 35-minute workout. I gotta go home. I really have to get back to work. So I don't work out on my lunch break too often, but today I did. So now I gotta go hit the post office and go back home. I got a bunch of people I gotta call. But I hope you guys liked the workout. Hopefully, definitely I'll see you guys tomorrow for arms. Hit the effing guns. And if you haven't been to the gym yet, get your ass to the gym. And other than that, have an awesome and blessed day. Nobody told you they love it today. I effing love you, man. And I mean that. Have a great day.